their own students' lives. And that's why Australia has decided to go, you know what, we're gonna ban y'all. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today we're discussing why Australia decided to ban 16-year-olds from social media. This has been a big news in Australia. In case you don't know, that's where I am right now. But one of the main reasons why they decided to ban these 16-year-olds from social media, I think, is to do with schooling. In case you didn't know, I'm a secondary school teacher, currently not teaching. But I caught up with some of my high school friends that are currently teaching, and I asked them what's going on with these kids in high school. And basically what they told me is that they are not focused, they are not learning, and most of all, they are picking up all sorts of crappy information from social media, making it difficult for teachers to do their job. Now, one of the reasons why these students are not focused is because they're getting way more stimuli off social media. Imagine that you're sitting in school, you're bored out of your mind, and all you gotta do is pick up your lovely phone, go on there, see what your mates are doing, post a few things, reply to a few people. So they can't focus because there's something way more fun for them to do, and it's to do with their mobile phone. And to go back to my point about teachers being able to mold students, it really matters what they believe and what they know and how accurate it is. And that's one of the things social media has currently thrown in the toilet. A lot of the time, teachers are competing with different viewpoints and different information that's been picked up by kids brought into the classroom, where teachers, instead of actually teaching what they know to the students, they're actively having to, work back some of the more toxic understandings they've taken from the internet, as you know, Tate and all that, and a few other different people. But this makes teachers' jobs extremely difficult. They're only given a certain amount of time to teach these students, and if you're spending most of your time trying to, deal with fake news, misinformation, you end up not teaching students anything. And I think that's one of the main reasons why Australia has decided to put the foot down and ban these students, these 16-year-olds from jumping on social media. At least it gives them a chance to keep the younger ones, the 17, 18-year-olds, they can do what they want. But the younger 16-year-olds in their formative years, it's really important for them to get good information, correct information, accurate information to build their understandings of. And it's become more and more difficult the more social media has become a tool of education, entertainment, hangout, social, you name it. So all of this has made it extremely difficult for teachers to find their place within their own students' lives. And that's why Australia has decided to go, you know what, we're gonna ban y'all. So with teachers having this tall task of educating students, with dealing with misinformation, disinformation, you name it, they are getting some help from the government. And I think that's what this legislation, law, you name it, is meant to do. It's meant to give the teachers back power within the classroom to be able to, confiscate mobile phones, to reach further into students, social media activities, to understand how their behavior relates into the classroom. Because that's one of the other things. If these kids are picking up information from other places, they're being taught from other people, often they come into the classroom and you can't recognize who these kids are. And when their parents ask you, what's going on with my kid? You want to be able to answer. So I think this law is simply giving teachers more power to have understanding, with the younger people that they have in their classes and what they're going through in social media, and to be able to take action that they couldn't before. Because one thing is for sure, if you are a parent, you email teachers about, problems going on with bullying and all that stuff like that, teachers can't do much. And I think this law is precisely made to actually give teachers more power in the classroom in order to affect and teach their job, do their job a little bit better. Educate students, give them a stable worldview they can navigate the world with once they graduate. And overall, it can be a bit of fun. But competing with social media is something I think the government, the teachers, and everyone has gone, you know what? We want to play in a different league. We're not in this social business. And that's why I think Australia has decided to drop this gauntlet, and who knows where it's going to go. But I think personally it's all about helping teachers and students have a better relationship in the classroom so they can get their job done, learn the basics, and then when they go out into the real world, they can do what they want. So there you go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, what you think about this thing. Is it fair enough that, the government is worried they're gonna ban them? Is the ban fair? Let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.